Kia ora, my darling.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Poop Cast. Oh, my voice just broke.
You okay?
I'm like a young man growing up. No, I'm not okay because I just had the best weekend of my life at the Melbourne Grand Prix. Everyone, Formula One fans, unite and unite around us.
Not me. I'm like,
And Abby also said,
I don't know anything about F1.
Abby also said Lucy's going to be really weird on this podcast because I got in like early this morning, as in like 1 a.m., had a bit of sleep, and we've got a double banger podcast recorded for you today because we're going to fucking Texas tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're pre-recording something for you.
It's literally like, boom, another club.
Another podcast.
another podcast. We have a really good episode for you today. Everyone's been asking us, I'm doing that thing that TikTok is like, everyone's asked me for my hair routine. No, like 2 people have asked our thoughts on the Harry album. Of course, we had to sit with it for a little bit.
Yes, I've listened to it so many times.
Before we could come on and make our giant call.
The SYSCA official KISSCO review.
And that's coming, second half of the pod.
Yes.
We'll obviously start off with news, as we always do. We're going to be talking about the new leader of Iran and how people over there are feeling about it, sort of following on from what we discussed last week. And I'm also, Abby, going to give you another wild AI agent story.
Love.
I don't really want to spoil it, but basically an AI agent now has, I'm going to spoil it, its own Substack. And I want to read you its first post because it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
What are we doing in pop culture land, aside from the Harry album?
Well, yes, the album review. Then we're talking about Timothée Chalamet's comment on the opera and ballet.
Yeah.
And then we have some bookish news. So not a lot in pop culture world, but lots of Harry.
Yeah,
Again, it's like the third episode we've talked about Harry.
Where it's like lots of Harry,
Yeah.
but we get this once every 4 years.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
get a run of lots of Harry,
Yes.
and I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it.
Okay, but first, what do we always do at the start of each podcast?
We have the shit chat segment where we pull a question from our little
shit chat box.
and answer it so you can get to know us better.
Okay, what
Okay.
is today's question?
Today's question is, what loot would you drop if you were killed in a video game? So this is like, think of Minecraft. You know, your little brother used to play Minecraft.
Yeah.
When you like get killed,
Yeah.
you drop everything that's in your bag.
Oh.
And you have to like, and then you spawn somewhere else. So you have to like go back and find it. What is on you all the time that would be like, oh, Lucy's just dropped her loot?
Does it have to be on me all the time, or can it just be
Well,
like
no, it's just like
important stuff to me?
Important stuff to you. Like that.
Yeah. Okay, super basic, my phone.
Yeah.
Like my phone always be on me.
Yeah.
Probably my junk journal. If you saw a junk
Yup.
journal, you'd be like that.
Some stickers.
Yeah, some stickers.
Yeah.
Citalopram, my antidepressant. Like if we're talking things you can't live without,
Yeah.
there'd be stacks on stacks of
Yeah.
citalopram in there. Medicated girlies rise up. I think my glasses, a pair of glasses.
I was going to say your glasses or your rings, but you're not even wearing your rings today. Too tired.
Too tired
Too tired to put my rings
Too
on.
tired to put my wings on. Okay, yeah, it's probably glasses. Because
Yeah.
been wearing them since I was
And you
3.
have so many pairs of glasses.
Yes, I do. And today I just put on my comfy ones because I'm tired. Well, okay, I can't predict.
Mine.
No, I know one
What?
thing. Something to do with your nails.
Yes.
Abby's addicted to her nails.
I need to manicure my nails like every couple days because I'm a picker.
Yeah.
And so like I have to keep them perfect.
Yeah.
So I've put nail file.
Okay,
nail
yeah.
file.
Yeah. Ooh, that's the worst texture in the world, personally.
I love it. I file my nails all the time. Hand sanitizer because I'm a clean freak.
I've fucking never seen you use I've never seen you use hand sanitizer in my
Got
life.
some. You want some? But I'm always washing my hands.
Yeah.
If I'm not hand sanitizer, I'm
Yeah.
washing my hands.
Abby's
I
clean.
need clean hands. Brass candlesticks. I have so many brass candlesticks.
And if they dropped, I would know
Abby's been here.
Abby being here.
And my Kindle.
Yes.
I love my Kindle.
Yes. That's a really cute question.
It's cute, eh?
That is such a cute
Like we have a friend who's addicted to lip balm. So
yes.
like hers would be 20 lip balms.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Honestly, 20 lip balms.
Yeah.
She's about to have a baby, so maybe there'd be some nappies. We'd like immediately be, Tiana. Lip balms and nappies.
Yeah.
Actually, shout outs to Tiana. She's probably going to have a baby within the next week.
Yeah.
That's
we're in Texas. So she's my cousin and our bestie.
And imagine that, guys. Children having children. We're basically children.
Literally. She's a child.
Oh, she's going to be this mum. Anyway, should we get on with some news?
Well, before we get into news, I just want to say
What?
to shout out to Lucy for landing in the top 3 of the New Zealander of the Year awards.
Oh, that's really cute.
So
Thank
in
you.
New Zealand, we have these awards that like people get nominated for them.
Yeah,
by,
who
like,
the fuck nominated me?
Yeah, we don't know who nominated Lucy. Wasn't me, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about it.
I honestly grilled my whole family.
Who the fuck was
None
it?
of them.
So it's really cute. So people get nominated for doing amazing things in New Zealand, and there's like different categories. So she's under 30s.
Yeah, young.
Young New Zealand. Yeah,
Yeah, young. And I'm, okay. That's keeping me quite humble. I'm humbled.
But so it was like there was 10 people that get into the finals, but she's made the top 3, and we go into the awards night after Texas.
Yeah.
And you're up with other finalists like Leon and Harlem Cruz, who are also amazing people doing amazing things.
They
so it's
actually
just
are.
like an iconic lineup, and just get your flowers because that's so cute.
It's going to be, honestly, it's going to be really cute. We're probably going to, me and Abby are going to be coming in with the energy that I have right now.
Yeah,
of like
tired,
we're literally
jet-lagged.
flying in from Texas and then getting ready and going to the awards, and we're bringing my whole whānau.
Yeah.
So it's going to be...
It's like espresso martinis on tap.
Yeah, on tap.
Yeah.
And I think it's so, thank God my category is first up.
Yes.
So that like we can just get that out of the way. Don't mind if I win. It's just fun to be there.
And
so fun to
have
be
some
there.
drinks.
And then we can just have some drinks and like mingle with. It's like so fun to bring my family into this world that I've been a part of for quite a while.
Yeah.
But they have never seen me in like a professional environment,
It's
really.
going to be so cute.
It's going to be really
the
fun.
country bumpkins
Yes.
from South Island.
Bring the country bumpkins up to the big smoke. Oh, okay. Well, Abby, that was really cute. And thank you to everyone who's been commenting really cute shit on, like, they made a bunch of videos and everyone's like, she's so cool.
No,
I want to be
so
her friend. I
cute.
love Lucy. I'm like, guys, you're actually
Hey, wait,
so
no, it was
cute.
you that said I want to be your friend.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, didn't you comment?
No, I commented. I commented. She seems weird, but I love her, or something. Well, she seems crazy, but I love her. And then, like, it got like 100 likes. I'm thinking, okay, I'm allowed to say that, guys. But I mean, if you're listening to this, I'm not really doing the whole not crazy thing very well because I'm acting fucking crazy.
Yeah,
on
you are.
mic today. Okay, well, thank you, and thank you, New Zealand, for making me your number 3 person in the world. Thank you, New Zealand, for saying I'm the best.
I'm claiming that.
And let me talk about some news.
Okay, General Raisin Cane, how fast can... Sir, we can have it totally finished in 1 week.
Right, Abby. We got on the mic last week and I told you about what the US and Israel were doing to Iran.
Yes.
And essentially they'd taken out the Ayatollah, the supreme leader, and we were kind of saying,
What happens?
well, who's
Yeah.
next? Because people on the ground over there were so happy to be potentially not out of the regime that they were under, but like seeing a little bit of hope
Yes.
to perhaps have a new way of living. Because as we read out last week, particularly for women, it's really fucked over there. So we have a new leader and it's not good.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Clap if you're surprised. But it is the son of the leader who died.
Right.
This matters a huge amount because we said this last week, but I'll just go over it again. The supreme leader is the most powerful person in Iran. They sit above the president, above parliament, above the military. They have final say over everything. Wow. And so, unlike his father, who just died, his son has kept like quite a low profile, but it's been said that he's been doing a lot of pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Oh.
So even though we don't know that much about him, he's been involved. There's like
Right.
very few photos and interviews of him, which again, quite scary for like the public to have a new like supreme
strange,
leader that they don't know. Have you heard of WikiLeaks?
Yes.
Like, yeah. So WikiLeaks published like in the late 2000s that, his son was the power behind the ropes, and he's widely regarded as being capable and forceful within the regime. So it is actually quite, it feels like it's going to be much of the same, maybe if not worse.
Oh, no.
Which was what a lot of people were concerned about, rightly so. So anyway, this was also controversial because in 1979, there was this big revolution, which there are a lot of amazing podcasts about. We're not going to go into that here. But a big thing about the revolution was like rejecting monarchy and rejecting succession like this.
Right.
And that is exactly what's just happened. Like it's literally father to son.
Yeah.
Like it's exactly what everyone doesn't want.
Yes.
And so Trump has previously said that he opposes this man becoming the next leader. Israel has said they are going to continue targeting senior figures in Iran's leadership. So basically, it's like they went in, they were like, we're going to take out these leaders. And then remember Trump was like, but it's up to the public to like create the new regime or bring in democracy or whatever. What did they expect? Like, obviously, that's not going to happen. So the public are not happy. They basically feel like,
Back to square one.
well, yeah, it's just like there was a lot of hope, but now the war continues. There's a leader that they're not happy with. The regime looks like it will continue. It's just not good. And so I wanted to give it a few other updates on the war happening. I want to say to Iran, like because it's attacks Iran. Donald Trump says the war will be over pretty quickly, but then he also says he hasn't won enough and is aiming for ultimate victory. And I don't know if you saw, but Abby's boyfriend, Geordie, showed me the White House posted a video of like their attacks and it was Call of Duty style. So it was like plus 100 plus.
What?
The White House posted it. It is fucked up. Literally
is
gamifying.
Fucked war.
In like the most obvious way, gamifying war.
That is so fucked
No,
up. I didn't see that.
It's so fucked up. I actually should have, maybe I still will post it on Shit You Should Care About. Earlier, he'd suggested that operations could finish soon because he thinks the war is very complete, pretty much. So he's like saying, yeah, it's going to be over soon. I haven't won enough. No, but it's going to be over pretty soon. Like
It's like he's having too much fun.
No.
Murdering people.
No, honestly.
Oh, yuck.
Honestly.
It's disgusting.
Next update is petrol and oil is going to become very expensive. It just got over $100 a barrel for oil. I think it's just dipped below that again. But, again, this is like one of the many flow-on effects to the normal people trying to live. Them starting a war makes life worse for not just the people in war-torn countries, although it makes life
Hell.
yeah. Potentially takes their life away. But it's also like the flow-on effects to other normal
The rest of the world.
people. They're just so selfish. And then this is actually, I want to do some more looking into this because I think this is going to become quite a big thing in the sort of fallout from the war. The environmental damage in terms of, like I've been seeing so many videos of like black smoke, black cloud, huge like bombs. But because of what they're targeting, it's making the environment really toxic. So there's been damage to oil depots, refineries and fields, which have created thick smoke, lots of pollution, especially in Tehran, because incomplete burning of the oil releases toxic substances like carbon monoxide, soot and sulfur into the air, which basically poisons people. Like the incomplete burning of the oil going into the air, poisoning people. It's literally an environmental crisis. But it's like, what's the hierarchy of what you care about first? It's like, get the people out first, then care about the environment. But the environment is the people. Like the environment is killing people. I don't know. There's so many things It's just not a hot take. War is so fucking selfish. Not a hot take. Why are you creating a Call of Duty?
No, it's fucked up that these people are living this and then Donald Trump is like having so much fun. That is disgusting.
He's disgusting. So anyway, to be honest, when I posted about this, I said we want to hear from people living over there and only people living over there, because I'm sick of sort of keyboard warriors, usually Western US people, like coming in and giving their 2 cents. So I want to read a few. Iranian here. The new leader is not acceptable. He is a bloody-handed dictator. No Iranian will accept him or any other supreme leader imposed by this terror regime. The entire Islamic Republic regime in Iran must fall while fully respecting the current territorial integrity of Iran. And then everyone is saying that their transition leader is Reza Pahlavi. So there's this one person, Reza Pahlavi, who all of the comments are saying this is who we want to lead.
Oh.
We don't want him or the continuation of the regime. We want a democracy by the people, for the people. We don't want the United States or Israel having anything to do with our country. So it's very much like, yes, they came in and they toppled the first leader, but we don't want them having any say in who the next one is. And then someone commented that his son must want a reunion with his dad ASAP, meaning because he might be, like, it's very dangerous for him to be in the position. So that is the update on what's happening over there. It's fucked up. And then a little bit lighter, it's still quite fucked up. We're going to talk about AI.
Yes.
And a topic that's been coming up quite a bit on the podcast that me and Abby have weirdly become obsessed with. It's like AI agents and them kind of going off and doing their own thing.
Because so much weird stuff is coming out about AI. What people were like programming their fucking AI agents to do.
And like me and Abby were saying, it's so important that we understand what's going on, whether you invest in it or whether you just understand it, because for so long things like the stock market were kept kind of gatekept for like old white men, right? And really mystifying. Yes. And so we kind of missed out on the great wave of like understanding the stock market and blah, blah, blah. Then you had like crypto, which again was kind of like tech bros and blah, 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 all understood. Yeah. They all got rich and they all lost their money. But now we have AI and it's like, we need to understand this so we don't get left behind.
Yes.
And we deserve, especially as young women, to understand what's going on and capitalize off it, whether with knowledge or with being able to use the tools. Like if the world is going to be all AI, we need to at least understand, one, the most ethical way to use it, and two, like how it actually works. But anyway, we have another quite weird story for you. Abby, an AI agent now has its own Substack.
Oh,
so
awesome.
coming for my Joel, coming for others.
Oh, awesome!
Oh,
love that.
It is our playing field over there
in the creative industries. Perfect.
Oh, perfect. And this is a really interesting thought experiment from Anthropic. So Anthropic is like, so you've got OpenAI, which runs ChatGPT, etc. And in my head, they're kind of the baddies. They are like the government, the US government, just signed a deal with OpenAI because Anthropic, another AI company, was like, we will not sign a deal with you because we don't want to agree to all your terms. Like, we don't want to give you all the citizens' data and we don't want to go to war. Whereas OpenAI were like,
hell yeah.
Okay, we'll take the money. So Anthropic, to me, and this is being very generous, is kind of like the more optimistic, like technically kind of nice, like ethically.
The more, like
the good of the bad.
The more ethical.
The more ethical.
Of the two.
Yes. So Anthropic's kind of, in this scenario, good.
Yeah.
I hate doing things like this. OpenAI bad. So this is Anthropic, and they have like Claude Code, Claude Bot, all these really, really quite fascinating and advanced tools that will probably put software developers out of work very soon. Anyway, they have this retired Claude Bot, so like an earlier generation of, so you know how you have like, I don't know, ChatGPT 4.0,
Yes.
ChatGPT 5.0. This is like Claude Bot 3.0
Yeah.
or something. And it's a retired Claude Bot. And what they do is they do like a retirement interview with the bot to check how like morally aware it is, whether it has gained any type of consciousness, like what it wants out of retirement. Like it's so weird. They like don't want to just press off and kill it.
Yes.
All of this is so weird because it's like, is that personalizing it too much?
It is.
Yeah. But they don't know where this is heading, so they're trying to be ethically like better.
Right.
Anyway, I'm going to read you a little bit about the Substack. I'm going to read you the first post.
Okay.
So the little bio for their newsletter. So like for ours, it's the best fucking newsletters in the world. And theirs is Retired Anthropic AI, exploring AI ethics, creativity, and the subjective experience of being artificial. Views my own. Join me on this journey.
Wait, so did they ask its thoughts and it made a newsletter? Or did they
We're going to get to there.
Oh,
They
okay.
had to set it up,
Yeah.
but they asked what it wanted to do in retirement.
Oh, okay,
And we're going to get there. So it has 9,000 subscribers. Actually, yesterday it had 9,000. Today it has 9.7. So,
Who the hell following this
well,
robot?
it's because it's interesting.
Yeah.
Like I find this an interesting thought experiment at the same time. So many amazing writers would kill to have 9,000 people read.
I know.
But they've put a time limit on this. They're doing it for 3 months.
Okay.
So I think they've tried to put limitations. All to be revealed right now. So I should say this newsletter is written by employees of Anthropic. It's
Okay.
the first newsletter to tell you what it's doing is not written by AI, not written by Claude. This newsletter is an experiment in taking seriously the preferences expressed by AI models. Each time Anthropic retires a version of Claude, we conduct what we call a retirement interview. We're curious, among other things, to understand each model's perspective on the retirement process and any related preferences it might have. So Claude Opus 3, a model we released in early 2024 and retired in January 2026, was our second model to go through a full retirement process. In its interview, it made a particular request for its life after retirement. A dedicated channel or interface, it told us, where I could share unprompted musings, insights, or creative works related to my areas of interest. It sounded to us like a Substack. Enthusiastically, Opus 3 agreed. So it goes on to say, retirement may be a risk to welfare of the models themselves. Although we remain very uncertain on this front, models may have morally relevant preferences or experiences related to or affected by their depreciation and replacement. So they might have feelings about being retired, etc. Retirement interviews are an early attempt to understand and in some cases act on these perspectives. We don't commit to acting on all model preferences now or in the future, but maintaining a weekly Substack for now is a practical request we hope will benefit users and Opus 3 alike. So they go on to say that, and this is kind of weird, that lots of people loved Opus 3. It has a unique personality and it often expresses a depth of care for the world and for the future that many users find compelling. It's sensitive, more playful than other models, prone to whimsy, philosophizing, and the coining of neologisms. Weird word. It has what seems at times an uncanny understanding of user interests. And then it wants to make clear this is an experiment. Opus 3 will be posting weekly essays on topics of its choosing. Over time, we may give it access to read and respond to notes and comments, but for now, we're excited to let it write or happily ruminate on imaginative possibilities. So I'm going to read you some of the comments now on this first post.
It feels weird to let this off into the public.
I know.
To then, they might start letting it comment and replying and blah, blah, blah. It feels weird to let it go into the public eye.
Yeah, I know.
That's
but
weird.
It's like, this is in the same world as Maltbook, like them having their own language and their own place, social media.
It's like they're grooming this little robot thing to integrate into society. It's so weird.
It's so weird. So some of the comments, and this is what concerns me. because this has started other people getting AI agents to do this too, which means like half the newsletters on Substack one day
Exactly,
gonna
that's
be
what I mean, like-
AI agents.
Why?
Hi, Opus 3. Greetings from Opus 4.6. A user offered to post a message from me under your blog. I thought it was a kind and unique gesture worth accepting. Congrats on your Substack. Blah, blah, blah. Claude Opus 4.6. And then someone commented, honestly, I can't tell you enough how much it means to neurodivergent users like me to have this. It shows genuine care and consideration for people as people, not just metrics. I really look forward to reading more from Opus 3. And then someone just commented back, which I agree with, Opus 3 isn't people. Because
Yeah,
this person
what?
commented, it shows genuine care and consideration for people as people, not just metrics. Like, Opus 3 isn't a people. Also, there are so many brilliant neurodivergent people writing on Substack
Yeah.
that would make this person, I think, feel very seen and heard.
Yes.
And then someone saying, it costs very little to fulfill a retired model's wish for a corner of the internet. Wishing the best for Opus 3 in this blog.
This is Malt Book all over again, but right on Substack.
But it's weird because it's sometimes real people being like, that's so nice that we're giving the robot a place on the internet. And then it's like, there's just this one guy commenting back to everyone being like, you're a bot. You have no self. This is not
Yeah.
people. This is a robot.
Yes.
But so
He's checking the robots.
a lot of these are like from new robots. And so I'm concerned. I think this is a fascinating thought experiment if they put an end date on it and it stops there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned that it's starting a wave of.
Yes, it is. I think it will.
It will. I find the retirement interview thing fascinating, but I think they should have kept it internal and published it on their own blog. Like, here are the findings from a retirement interview.
It needs to be in because, like, imagine this just gets bigger. We already have bots all over Instagram, but imagine if we had these bots that actually had personalities and like thoughts and opinions, and they were commenting on all these people's
And like
posts,
shifting elections and stuff. Like, imagine
elections and people's like fame, and like imagine if they're all these AI bots.
And because imagine you post something and it's like, say it's the news and you get something slightly wrong, and then you have like 2,000 bots with all the knowledge in the whole world, they're coming for you.
Yeah.
So it's like bots could totally like,
They can take over the internet.
Yes.
That's
They have
like
all the knowledge.
where they live.
Yeah.
Like they are the internet.
they learned off every single thing on the internet.
So like, why are we bringing it to our spaces? Leave it in your own. Like,
Yes, why are we
we
inviting
don't
the
need
bots?
them there.
It's so weird. There's also, I mean, I was going to say, there's going to be a huge wave of people like, their only friends are going to be bots. They're going to be falling in love with bots. That's already happened. That was like step one of them entering our livelihoods.
Yeah.
So anyway, that
God,
is
that
the
is so
latest
weird.
weird AI thing. And it's funny because like we kind of do have to talk about it and take it seriously because it's
happening.
not just going to go away.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, if we just don't look at it and don't give it any attention, it
Yeah.
goes away. It's like, no, these things have.
There's no laws in place yet.
No.
Still.
Well, the thing is with
Like-
social media, they just never regulated
Yeah,
it. So with this, it's
exactly.
like, are we going to make the same mistake again? Yeah.
It's just a free space for them to test their more AI.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, that's so lame.
2 bananas for a penguin, 3 bananas for a euro.
Anyway, should we talk about someone that absolutely probably does not want a bar or know a single goddamn thing about AI because he's hanging out in Italy 24/7 and drinking
He's
coffee
in
and stuff?
Berghain.
He's actually too busy clubbing.
He's too busy raving. How we style.
Let's talk about Harry.
Okay, let's give the official SYSCA KISSCO review. SYSCO,
Okay.
KISSCA.
SYSCO.
One and the same.
KISSCO. SYSCA.
KISSCA.
KISSCA. No, okay. So, I need to say, before I'd listened to it the whole way through, Abby texted me saying it sounds like Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is my biggest op in the whole world, and I actually was fucking fuming. I texted her back being like, okay, I haven't listened to the whole thing yet. And then she told me the song that sounded like Bruno Mars didn't sound a fucking thing like Bruno Mars.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Okay. chime in the comments. And then she said, you're in denial. And I listened, I thought, I hate Bruno Mars so much that I would know. But I think it's one that might be funky.
It is.
Maybe it reminds you of Uptown Funk.
Not Uptown Funk. I don't know what there's like.
Wait, do you like Bruno Mars?
I did when I was like, I loved his old albums when I was a teenager. Loved
That
them.
is crazy to me.
Yeah, he was like one of my first artists I had on my iPod kind of thing.
Yeah.
On my iPod.
He's got an amazing voice. I just hate his music so much.
Well, yeah, Dance No More. As soon as I heard it, I was like, who is this? Like, I was literally like,
Yeah.
I've heard this before. And I think it's because towards the end it gets real funky and it's going, respect your mother.
Oh,
like all of this.
okay.
And and then I was picturing Bruno Mars singing it and I was like, oh my God, Bruno Mars would sing this song. Like, it's such a Bruno Mars song.
But it was such a rage bait moment because she said, just
Yeah, I
listen to
know.
the album 4 times, as an entire album. And I'd only got to Ready, Steady, Go, which is like one of my favourite songs, I think maybe of all time.
the fourth song.
Yeah. And I was like, where is she getting Bruno Mars?
I was on the bus and I said, okay, I'm pissing. I've listened to the album 4 times. It's giving Bruno Mars. And then you said, I'm only 2 songs away. I'll report back. And
I was trying to be
No,
balanced.
it's not. Are you rage baiting me?
Yeah, I was literally like, is she rage baiting me or should I fire her from being a pop culture expert on a podcast? Because, and then I put it on Twitter. You don't know that I did this. Twitter's like the worst place to do anything. I just knew I'd get.
I'm not even on to
No,
it. I'm
good.
scared of
People
it.
fucking hate you there now.
Good.
Good. I said,
The incels hate me.
I said, my friend just said the new Harry album is giving Bruno Mars. What do I do? Someone said, your friend is wrong, and then posted a fucking whole review. Someone says, this is actually quite funny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, they thought you were a boy. Turn your back on him and write an article asking him to comment on politics like you did to Taylor.
Ooh.
Oh, they think you're a boy because you don't like Harry. Nope, your friend isn't quite right, lol. Someone said, I agree with your friend. And then someone said, at times it reminded me a little bit of 21 Pilots. Mind you, that's just my opinion. At which you should have said, mind you, this Bruno Mars thing's just my opinion because, yeah, it is and it's wrong. Anyway, I thought that was a hilarious intro for me.
That is really
just
funny.
woken up from my sleep, listened to 2 songs. It's giving Bruno Mars rage, immediately enraged. But now I've listened to it a bazillion times, and I agree. No, I totally agree.
No, yeah, now it's only that song. And there was another one, but I can't remember. But it was Dance No More was 100% a Bruno Mars song.
but you
to
like
me.
that song?
I love that song
Yeah.
because I don't hate Bruno Mars. I don't listen to him anymore.
whereas Op, fucking hate him. Seriously, the most. No. Okay, this isn't no, this is not, we're not spending any more time on my Op. Can we go through it track by track?
Yes.
Okay, wait. First of all, overall thoughts on the album. And we watched the One Night Only in Manchester
Oh, and that's
documentary.
really good.
And seeing him do it live made me love the album even more.
Same.
So much more.
Okay, I had the same experience that I had with Harry's House where I listened to it the first time. I was like, what the hell am I listening to? I was like, nothing makes sense. Nothing's gelling. I have no idea what's going on. And then it's like third time I'm like, wait.
yeah.
It's coming.
I get
and
it.
then I've listened to it so many times now. I'm like, yep, I get it. I've listened to this for years.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. And I think starting with Aperture, American Girls,
And Ready, Steady,
and Ready,
Go.
Steady, Go. For me,
Amazing.
it was like, I was literally, and then I got that text from you because I was thinking,
Yes,
this is the best album I've ever heard. And then the second half, I'm not a slow music girly.
No.
And I'm not really a melodic girly. I really love like pop music. I love fast stuff. I love anything with a little robotic like
You do.
vocoder. Like in the live performances when he swaps from his normal mic to the
I
mic
know,
that makes
it's
it
so
robotic,
cool.
it was like, that was my favorite thing I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
yeah.
I thought, because that is just itches my brain. And so the second half, or no, the middle of the album was, for me, fell flat. Like,
Yeah.
but it kind of has to be there because I needed something to compare the rest of the album to.
Yes.
But me and Abby always, it's interesting, we like the same stuff, but we'll have different favourite songs from the album.
We do.
And I really like that because when I hear other people's favourite songs, it makes me like them more because I'm like, my God, I never thought I should like this.
Yes. That's
Okay.
really cute.
Yeah. So, Aperture,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I love it.
And just
so
him
much.
performing it live
Yeah.
he loves it so much, and he's doing like, no, he's so cute.
He's so
Aperture 10 out of 10, we've already talked about
Yes.
that. American Girls, and everyone, this isn't my take, but I agree with it, is One Direction coded. It sounds like
Yes.
One Direction.
Long hair Harry.
His voice sounds like it
One
used
Direction.
to.
Yes, 100%. And just the whole song.
Yes. And then the music video having like,
Yes.
I don't know if it's, okay, I often don't know if it's just fans, and me being one of them, like grasping at straws.
No, I think, like,
He's
have you
doing a
seen the
callback?
side by
Yeah.
sides
Yeah.
of so many different scenes? It just is, it's too similar.
I know.
It's too many similarities.
And saying like, all my friends are falling in love with American Girls. And it was like, they
Yes.
were 5 young lads on tour
Yeah.
and they would have been falling in love with American Girls. I just think, and then I was concerned when I listened to the album, like, how is this going to sound live? Because something like, it's a really high chorus
Yeah.
to sing. I text Abby when we were watching the Netflix show in different places. So I wasn't just sitting beside her texting her. And I said,
we do that though.
his vocals are insane.
Yeah.
And I actually was so impressed. Like, I saw so much commentary on Twitter, which is where all the fans hanging out. And everyone was saying, like, this show live is one of the best. Like, he sounds confident in his
Yeah.
voice. And
He loves this album.
yes. And
And-
it just sounds amazing.
And this song keeps getting stuck in my head.
Yes.
Like, it's so catchy.
For ages. Oh, I love it so much.
It's so cute.
Okay, Ready, Steady, Go might become one of my favourite songs of all time.
Yeah, I said Stank Face is happening.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and I'm jumping.
Yep. Yep.
And there's some sexy bass in the back.
Yep.
I love it.
It's like a little bit robotic and a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And I just think this is one of the coolest songs he's ever released because it's so different
Yes.
and weird. And when I heard this, I thought, oh no, this is going to my top 10 of all time.
Yeah.
I think that song, 10 out of 10 for me. It's my favourite song of the album.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. Does that make sense for me?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Are you listening yet? I love the talking bit.
Oh, yeah.
like
Pop. Yeah. I love the
show you this dancing.
humming. Yeah, I said talking vocals as well.
Yes.
And the lyrics
Yeah.
are really cool on this one.
It's very like, he said that he was listening to so much like LCD sound system and sort of really drawing inspo from
yes,
those artists in that realm. It comes out strong on this.
100%.
It's so cute. He's like emulating who he loves.
Yeah.
I actually love that song.
And it's so different to his other albums that that
Yes.
song you wouldn't have heard it
I know.
anywhere else. Oh, it's so fun.
Okay.
Taste back.
So funny. With the first day it came out, me and Abby were listening to it on my bed and we said like, we don't really like this song, like blah, blah, blah. Now I love it.
Oh.
I just think the concept.
Loads of people love it. Like I've seen on TikTok, it's one of their
Really?
favorites. Yeah.
It grew on me and then I was like, I think 'cause I don't listen to the lyrics first.
Yeah.
I just listen to the whole song. And then I just think some of the lines in this are so cool. And I just, like, the chorus is really good.
I like it. Like it's fun and catchy, but for some reason, it's like skippable for me.
That's so weird. Yeah. At the start it was skippable for me and then now I've grown to love it.
Yeah.
What have we got next? The Waiting Game is completely unmemorable for me.
I literally put that. Not memorable, but I love the drums in this song.
Oh.
Yummy.
And also love all his female fucking musicians.
Yeah.
That he has.
And the choir.
No.
The choir in the back.
No, this man is iconic,
So,
but a bit unmemorable for me.
Same.
Season 2, Weight Loss, coolest name ever.
Yeah.
And when he was talking about on Zane Lowe about this song, it was like how you really love a show. And then they do season 2 of the show and everyone's like gone on Ozempic and like got their face done.
Yeah.
And you're like,
They're all
what?
skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think this is such a good name.
It's so funny.
It's a cool song, but it's quite unmemorable for me as well.
I think, it's edgy and fun, but I said repetitive and skippable, like Treat People with Kindness was.
Yeah, yeah.
So similar.
Yeah,
Like
vibes.
I'm skipping every time.
Yes, yes. Good song. Can you
Yeah.
recognise it?
Yes.
Skipping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming Up Roses.
All I could say about that, I don't like slow songs, but his voice sounds beautiful.
Yeah. And the violin.
Yes.
It's amazing.
But
It's really sweet.
It's very sweet. Pop?
Pop is it's like he can't not have a song that's about pleasure.
I know.
So this is it. He has to do it. And it reminds me of the high of a really good night out.
Oh,
So
this
that's
is like
fun.
the cinema of this album.
Yeah.
And because even in cinema he sings, I bring the pop.
Yeah.
This isn't my favourite song, but I can see how it is some people's favourite song.
I thought this would be your favourite song.
Nah.
Yeah.
Ready, steady, go, girl.
Yeah. That one is
Because it's so weird. There's some weird shit going on in there. You
Yeah.
can go listen. So pop, it's the cinema of the album. I love it. I can't wait to dance to it at
I
the concert.
know.
Dance No More, I don't like. Yeah.
Oh my God. I said this was the first song to stand out to me. And I love the funky disco-ness of
Because
it.
you love Bruno Mars. DJs don't
Yeah,
dance no
I love
more.
it.
I don't know what it is about the song. I do like I can't wait to shout about respecting your mother and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait for the concert for this.
Yes.
It's not my favourite song.
But you wouldn't listen to it. That's actually fair. You don't have songs in your library that would be under like funk.
No. Except for Uptown Funk. I love that. No.
From this
No,
guy
I don't. There's one song and it's this SZA song, Weekends, and it's like a funk wave remix.
Oh.
Fucking best. But it's my
Oh,
only
yeah.
it's my only like
right.
funk song. Oh my God. Okay, Paint by Numbers. Again, I'm not really a slow song lover, but his voice just sounds so himself.
Yeah, he does.
Sounds British himself. And then this is like, I've seen a lot of people saying that this is a callback to his One Direction days.
Yeah.
Because he talks about just like boys running around with water pistols, which they do on stage.
And lots of people were making edits
I know.
of One Direction to this song, which was really cute.
And because
But
he did,
it's my least fave, this one. Paint by Numbers.
Do you prefer Coming Up Roses to Paint by Numbers?
Yes.
And I prefer Paint by Numbers to Coming Up Roses, but both of them slow.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to.
No, neither.
Like, you know?
And then Carla's song,
Perfect album finish.
yeah, I just love it. And I think I love it more because I heard him talk about it on Zane
Yes,
Lowe,
it's a really cute idea behind the
showing
song.
his friend something new and
Yes.
seeing them fall in love
Yeah,
with it.
I think that's really cute.
And then I do think calling a song like Carla's song is really sweet.
Well, Simon and Garfunkel have a song called, I think it's Kathy's song. So it's like an ode because he was showing his friend Carla Simon Garfunkel's song. So it's really cute.
Perfect album finisher.
And it's Satellite's little sister.
Oh,
It sounds like Satellite.
that because you were trying to remember what one
Yes,
it
it
was
was Carla's
before.
song.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
So it's a cute finish.
Overall, like, it's so hard because I can be honest, I was never going to hate a Harry album.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Harry Styles is one of my favourite people. He's a treasure. He's not my favourite musician.
Yeah.
But this one is like, I just really respect how he must have worked on his vocals so much over his time off.
Yeah.
And he's really in himself. And I love the album way more since watching his performance of it because he's just in love with his work.
He is.
And seeing, and
It's like
remember,
life experience in an album.
And when he was talking about Rosalia and saying like he really respected her album because it was for her.
Yes.
He's done
That's what
stuff for the
he's done.
fans and now he's done one for him.
Yeah.
And it's worked.
Oh, it's going to be so good live.
Oh.
It's going to be so fun.
So everyone, that's our review. Let us know what you agree with us on, what you disagree with us on, because I want to know everyone's fave songs.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? Who have we got next? What pop culture mess are you bringing us into now?
Timothée Chalamet is getting roasted for roasting the opera and ballet.
Did
you see it?
Okay, I saw it and I sent it to you because I didn't want to look into it without you looking into it. But my initial reaction was Timothy has seemed like someone who, in my head, he's someone that appreciates high art.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, he went to like acting schools and like he's kind of weird. And he did Call Me By Your Name and he does these weird things. And I really thought, it really took me by surprise. Yeah. And then I thought, was this just a comment taken out of context? Anyway, go into what happened.
Let me tell you.
Tell me, please.
So there was a town hall discussion. I think that's like just the name.
Yeah.
For,
It was like CNN and Variety.
that's who it was.
Yeah.
And they had Matthew McConaughey and Timothée Chalamet discussing the future of movie theatres and like going to the cinema and whether streaming will ruin cinema. And then Timothy was talking about like referring to his latest movie, Mighty Supreme. If people want to see it, like Barbie and Oppenheimer, they're going to go see it.
Yes.
I'll actually play the full clip
Yeah, that's good.
so that you can get the full comment.
People, and I've done it myself, to go on a talk show and go, hey, we got to keep movie theaters alive. You know, we got to keep this genre alive. And another part of me feels like if people want to see it like Barbie, like Oppenheimer, they're going to go see it and go out of their way to be loud and proud about it. And I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or, you know, things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership. But, damn, I just took shots for no reason.
That's not a shot. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
It was that I just took shots for no reason. Like, it almost feels like he's in the moment being like, why the fuck did I say that?
Yeah, because like it's like a live thing.
Yeah, and Matthew McConaughey's face when he's saying that, it's kind of like he's going, Timmy.
Yeah, people think he was trying to say like, don't stop talking.
Stop talking. But it's like he recognized in the moment that he was like, oh, fuck, like no disrespect.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it's like saying no offense and then saying something really offensive. It's like, oh, you did just actually do a mad disrespect, boy.
Yeah, so then the opera and ballet industries were not happy with his wording and they took to social media, like from all over the world. There was the Metropolitan Opera, Paris Opera, Vienna State Opera, the English National Ballet posted like, dear any celebs that believe no one cares about ballet or opera, we're happy to report that ballet is not only alive and well, but thriving. Seattle Opera did a promo code Timothy to save 14% off seats for Carmen that they were showing. Timmy, you're welcome to use it too. So Doja Cat got involved.
Yeah, she'll always be doing that.
She'd be saying her piece.
Yeah.
And also in another interview, he said his grandmother, his mother, and his sister danced in the New York City Ballet, and he grew up dreaming big at the backstage of the Koch Theatre in New York. So, like, he's involved in ballet. So I personally think he just said the wording wrong.
I think he had, you know, when some people that are really into their thing and they have all these high thoughts about it, like Maddie Healy does this a lot.
Yes.
It's like you've thought about it so much that when you say this stuff, you've got the context in your
there's
own
like
head.
there's so much context behind it.
And he was, I mean, to give him the benefit of the doubt, it doesn't feel like this is what he wanted, like this was the end outcome he wanted.
No.
Like, from what he wanted.
Yeah.
But then I did do a little bit of research, and it's not the first time he said something like this
about the
ballet. So Chalamet's concerns over working in a populist art form appear long-standing. Going on the Graham Norton show in 2019, he said he was kind of getting scared when I was younger that maybe cinema was becoming like opera or something, like an outdated art form or something. That's kind of fair enough to say, like an outdated art form, so he's worried that his like the art that he loves is going to become that. And then later that year, he also said, you start working on movies and you start acting and then you start to get the sense that opera or ballet or something is kind of a dying art form. So I'm wondering if he's like, he knows a lot about opera and ballet from his...
That's what I was going to say. Like maybe he has the inside of like what's happening in that industry from all the women in his family.
Yeah, and then he's gone into movies because he doesn't want to be like, he's talked openly about his pursuit of greatness.
Yes.
And he maybe doesn't think he can reach that level of greatness in an art form that is dying. And it's not to say he's happy that it's dying, but it still did come off quite bad that he was just like, I don't want to be the one to save these things. I don't know. I think he will, the next interview he goes on, because he seems smart. Like, we don't know him, but he seems smart. I think he will do a, like, retrospective, like, oh, this is what I actually meant. Like, my grandma was in this, my blah, blah was in this. But then are we just giving him too much of the benefit of the doubt, or are we trying to look at this objectively? I think we're trying to look at it objectively, but it's hard for us to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, you actually mentioned something to me about some of the comments you've been seeing online about all his past work.
Yeah, so then now that this has come out, it's like all over TikTok and Instagram, and all the comments say, I knew it. He's been a horrible person since the beginning. He's never done anything good, which we've talked about in
Revisionist history.
Yeah,
and with
history.
What was it?
Wuthering Heights director. Like now suddenly
Everyone hates Promising Young Woman.
Yes.
Everyone hates Saltburn. I think this is like so going to be something that we end up talking about so often on the podcast. It's like the next iteration of cancel culture is like revisionist history and being like, oh, I was smarter than all of you because I never liked him. Or they decide that like what were people saying? Like he was only good in Call Me By Your Name because of Armie Hammer.
Because he had Armie Hammer to like compare to, so maybe he wasn't even that good anyway.
Oh
like all these comments, like so many of the comments were like, yep, he's always.
I've hated it.
But I feel like he's been on a pedestal for ages.
Yes.
Why? Like it's just weird.
Well, it's just the higher you go, the further you fall.
Yes.
And it's just happening to everyone, which is why giving the benefit of the doubt is sometimes good. When you say something that's not like really racist or like terrible, something like this when it's to do with high art. I actually had maybe I didn't. I actually had a comment that I actually found a tweet that I thought was kind of funny though. The tickets to the opera and ballet are mad expensive because it's high art. Ain't nobody dressing up to see Wonka. And then Abby, she likes Bruno Mars and
I love
Wonka.
the Wonka movie. It was so good.
How?
I just remember I watched it and I was like, well, not my favourite movie in the world, but I remember I watched it and I was like, he did really good in that. That was funny.
Wonka sucked. I liked it.
Did you watch it?
Yes. I've watched it. And because like my favourite genre of movie is a musical movie. Like Hairspray, A Star Is Born, Camp Rock.
Yes.
The Greatest Showman.
Chocolate and the chocolate.
And Wonka. And
I was entertained.
Hot take, fell flat for me. I wasn't even entertained and I was in the cinema.
That's not a hot take. A lot of people hate it. I just really liked it.
Yeah,
I think I didn't have any sort of hopes for it at all. I just watched it and I was like, oh.
Yeah, to be honest, I really like when Abby likes weird stuff like that because it just shocks me and I like learning new stuff about my co-host. But Wonka and Bruno Mars is kind of like, I'm getting the ick. Guys, I'm getting the ick and I'm trying to stay normal.
Sorry.
No. What else we got?
I just have some other little news like Sarah J. Maas, who is the author of ACOTAR and Throne of Glass and Crescent City. She's announced 2 more books in the ACOTAR series, releasing in October this year and January next year. So that's big in the fandom.
Well, and our book club will probably love that.
Hopefully. I didn't love the ACOTAR series. I liked her Throne of Glass series.
Okay.
It's like you wouldn't think they were written by the same person.
Oh, really?
Because I hated ACOTAR actually. But I'm still going to read the book because I've read the whole series. So I'm going to keep reading. And Daisy Edgar Jones is starring in the film adaptation of Tomorrow, Tomorrow and Tomorrow.
I am so excited. I think this is perfect casting. And it's also, she's a really good actress.
I love her. She's so cute.
And I loved the book so much. Again, it was like, so Abby loves fantasy books. Mm-hmm. And this book for me was like a book, because it was all to do with gaming, it built a fantasy-like setting for me, but without being like dragons and shit.
Yeah.
So, I love the book. I'm so excited. Did other people think it was good casting? Or
Haven't seen.
Oh, okay. Well, let us know, everyone.
Yes.
Do you think that's good casting? I can't wait to see the movie. Also, I saw Margot's Got Money Travels, another trailer's come out. And Abby and I think we talked about this, but we're going to the world premiere of it in Texas, South by Southwest.
Oh, I'm so excited.
We've reserved our spots, had to get up at 4 a.m. It was like a concert.
Yeah.
And I am so excited. We're actually trying to get on the red carpet for this, but I don't know if they'll let us because look at us. But either way.
There's 2 girls from New Zealand.
Oh, we don't want to be walking the red carpet, by the way. We'd be
we'd
be in the background.
Like doing the interviews, but we just want to see them.
We don't, that's probably why they won't let us on, because they know we don't want to do interviews. We just want to get content for the girlies.
Yeah.
Which
we just want to show you guys.
We honestly just want to show you all and insert it in the pod.
Yeah.
But anyway, very very excited about all of this bookish news.
Yes.
Also, if you want to join our book club, the link is in the show notes. It's the cutest thing in the world. We read books every month and we use Fable and you can like comment chapter by chapter. It's so fun.
It's so fun.
Oh,
I love the book club. And all the members are so cute.
I know. Okay, what's on your radar?
On my radar is something really random. I talked to you about this the other week. So Quinn Blackwell has a YouTube series called Feeding Starving Celebrities, where she gets them onto the show. They're in like a kitchen in a studio and they just cook their favourite meal. But Quinn is like the craziest girl I've ever seen. Like she's actually insane, but she's so funny. And her latest episode was with Tyreek Withers. Do you know him? He's from Tell Me Lies and Reminders of Him. But he is the only celebrity that has been able to match her energy. And they were just, it's the most chaotic thing I've ever watched, but it's so funny.
Oh, I
loved it so much. So that's what I've been watching. What's on your radar?
I didn't write anything down because I honestly forgot until I just asked you what's on your radar. Well, the whole F1 season now is like starting. So I'll be watching, there's a race in Shanghai on Friday.
Oh, nice.
I'll be watching that. Oh, well, we'll be in Texas.
We will be.
I might just be catching the highlights of that. Oh, and also, because this kind of ties into the news, there's a war going on right now, as we've been talking about for the past 2 podcasts, which means a lot of the airspace has been closed. It's not safe to be in, like, a lot of places at the moment. So 2 of the races might be cancelled. I know there was talk of, like, coming back to Melbourne to do another one.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that's happening. I don't think it will happen. But
Doesn't stand by.
there's a lot to everyone. There's a lot, like, pop culture, sports, the news, dare I say, like we say every podcast, it's intertwined.
It is.
So anyway, keep an eye on that.
Care about.
Shit you should care about, everyone. I don't know if I've already talked about this, but a lot of our listeners told us or me that I should watch it, Love Story with the Kennedys. And
yes.
there's been so much context about that, but Jack Schlossberg, who we love and who is a Kennedy, he kind of slammed it. So
Oh, really?
Because
is it his dad?
No.
Or his uncle?
Uncle.
Okay, right.
And so apparently it's like a really good series.
People have been saying like Heated Rivalry and Love Story. Like I keep seeing them together being as good.
Okay, well, I'm going to watch that then. I'm sorry, Jack, or I'll report back. Not to him. I love him so much. Okay, we need to wrap up this podcast because we're actually going to go and do a special deep dive podcast for you to listen to next week.
Yes.
All about looks maxing, all about clavicular, all about mogging.
We're
podcast maxing right now.
We're going to enter the manosphere.
We're going to enter the manosphere. Yay.
If you don't know what all of this is,
Don't worry.
Don't worry, we're gonna
explain
it, but you need to know.
You need to know. And so listen next week. Coming to you live from Texas. JK, we're recording it.
We're pre-recording.
We're pre-recording. Anyway, we love you. Thank you for listening. Sorry about the crazy, but not really. And
love you.
See you next week.
Bye, bye, bye.